That morning, the winter was particularly brutal. The wind was howling through the fence, and the snow was falling all around. I was about to head back to the barn when I noticed something small, frozen, tangled in the barbed wire. At first, I thought it was just a pile of snow, but it was moving. I didn't know who I was holding. I just knew that if I left, she wouldn't survive the night. She was cold and scared, a little lump of fur by my fireplace. She didn't trust me, growled, hiding, but hunger was stronger than fear. Drop by drop, she drank the warm milk, and every day her eyes became smaller and more alive. After a few weeks, she wasn't hiding anymore. She was watching. She was learning. One morning, she took a step toward me, and that was the moment something changed between us. She started following me around the ranch. She played in the snow. She sat next to me in the tractor, as if she had always been there. Winter became less lonely. She was no longer just a wild animal. She became part of my day. I fed the cattle, she ran next to me. I sat down to rest, she lay down at my feet. But sometimes,
Good company on a
she would
cold
look
day.
towards the forest. For a long time, silently, and I understood her heart did not belong to me. She jumped out of the snowdrifts like a little white ghost. She spun after her own tail. She caught snowflakes that melted right on her nose. Sometimes she would suddenly attack my mittens, a serious predator. Against old farmers' mittens. In the tractor, she acted like a real overseer. She sat
Hey there, little
proudly,
one.
looking
You slept in
ahead,
the snow all night,
as
didn't
if
you?
this was her
Let's get
ranch
you all
and I was
cleaned
just
up now.
helping. And in the evenings, we would just sit on the porch. The snow fell quietly. The world became slow. And in those moments, I understood we were happy. Snow began to melt. She became restless. Spring called her back to where she had come from. And one morning, she simply did not return. I knew this day would come. But knowing is not being ready. The ranch was quiet again. A few weeks passed.
All this
I had
work,
almost come to
still so
terms with
empty.
it. And
Just
then,
keep going, I guess.
I heard a familiar sound in the tall grass. My heart stopped for a second. She stood there, strong, confident, free.
I knew it was you.
But she wasn't alone. Little fluffy balls of fur came running out of the grass. She didn't come back to stay. She came back to show me that kindness doesn't disappear without a trace. I thought I had saved a life that winter. In fact, she was the one who changed mine forever.